Good evening, and welcome to the Curse of Strahd. Who would like to recap what happened last time?
Stuff.
We fought some
How
different
eloquent.
things.
We experienced the aftermath of the time before.
More eloquent, but still vague.
We rode away in the cart, and then we watched the mountain explode in raven feathers. And our cart flipped over.
And we fought barbarians.
That was later.
Yeah.
We had a chat with, what's her name, Worst Casimir, and then we found out we were in the Genesis timeline.
Yes, we talked to Patrina, and we found Katrina.
And she fixed our wagon.
Alright, yeah.
I think she teleported away.
Yeah, something like that.
Just like, lol, I don't need your help to get out of here.
And then Shield, Brother of Helm,
I have
Yeah.
always
blocked our way forward, so
After
we
had
had to
recovered
kill him
Katrina.
too.
What's his name? Shield or what
Yes.
His
was-
name was Shield, yes.
Yeah.
And then we told them to fuck off, but it didn't work, and they were like, give us the person who did this, and then we'll let you go, and then we were like, no.
Yeah, Steve, there's a timeline in which Katrina's unconscious form was given away to barbarians.
But it is not this one.
You know, honestly, if that's what y'all want to do, I can roll up a new character. I have no say over this.
Well, we didn't do that. We killed them instead. If I remember correctly, they were like, give us the person and we'll let the rest of you go alive. And I was like, leave us alone and all of you can leave alive. And they declined, so we killed them all. And before killing the leader, I dramatically was like, I told you could have left with your lives. And then he fell off a cliff.
Yeah.
Because his shield was too OP. We weren't allowed to have it.
Yeah.
His body fell onto the body of Sangzor.
Someone walking along the bottom of that gorge would be like, what the hell happened here?
Maybe he fell and got impaired on Singzor's horns, and people just assume Singzor got him.
There is a timeline in the future where they both get reanimated, and it's Zombie Shield riding Zombie Sangzor. And they
Oh, wow.
are a terror to behold.
Let's hope that's not this timeline. And then basically we plan to go to Berez, but stop at Argonville along the way.
Yeah.
What's in Berez?
It's
One of the stones that we're looking for, and also a witch.
Yeah, the wine crystals.
Alright.
And we suspect it might be related to the member of the winery family that went missing.
I believe you were told witches in the plural.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not to say there isn't one super witch at the end of it, but witches.
You never know with witches.
I don't think I've dealt with a witch yet in this campaign.
don't think
Neither
any
have
of us
we.
Despite Marcus sounding like he's speaking from first-hand experience.
Well, who knows what sort of things he's encountered before Barovia. But that was more me speaking out of character. But anyway, that's all of last session. We didn't do that much since we were missing a player.
Yeah. Well, you make it to Arkenvostholt.
Cool. It's like nighttime by now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Misery's never actually been here. Now that I think about it.
I think you buried Camus here.
Yeah.
He was like on the map in the graveyard.
There's also other Camus buried like here.
Oh right, that was the thing.
You know, it's a pity. If we stayed at Argenvost one more night, Camus was going to go out and try and speak with Dead with it.
That would have been odd.
Oh god. That would have been an experience.
But we should be safe to rest here for the night. Go see if there's anyone here.
Are we just leaving Katrina here, or?
Could bring her inside. But I was just gonna check if there's anything here first.
Perception. You see nothing. And no one.
Well, I guess they all left. I will come back to help bring Katrina inside.
In with ye. Yes, the interior is technically different than the last time you were here. No, don't question it.
Is it?
Well, this isn't the map that I used for the interior.
Is it not?
Well, yeah, because it was a special dungeon last time.
No,
Yeah.
but we've seen this part of the top interior before.
I mean, if you want.
I mean, I'm just saying we've used this map.
Yeah, for the exterior.
We've also used it for the interior. Like after Camus died.
Oh,
And like Marcus and Katrina did some training here, like right after Katrina became a cleric.
right.
So, no worries there.
I just loaded up the dungeon map. I forgot how long it takes to load.
I guess we'll just make camp like we did last time. Just with whatever
Yeah.
supplies are available.
The night passes pretty uneventfully.
Long rest?
Yeah, you long rest. The horses long rest.
I'm gonna assume Misery does not long rest.
Your rest is unrestful.
Yeah. She's gonna wander Argenvost.
Okay. I can put her on the dungeon map if you want, but you're not gonna
You
see
don't
it.
have to.
And in the morning, you all wake up.
Wait, didn't we, like, get a level last time as well?
We did.
Yes?
Yes. I
We're at
did.
level 12.
Yes, we're at level 12 now.
Yeah, so you can apply that now if you haven't
I mean, I
already.
did last session. Just to know, since Steve wasn't there, if he knew we got a level up or not.
I
Yeah,
thought I
this is-
told him, but...
You did not.
Oh, okay, my bad. That's on me. You can go ahead and apply that now.
Oh, why didn't my token update? Katrina just gets her level late because she was unconscious.
Yeah. Foggy, a little slow.
I'd like to apply mage ammo, I think. Is nobody talking?
Yeah, no one's talking.
Eh.
Oh.
Well, I felt like I was the only one who was talking, so I stopped. Does Katrina, like, finally wake up?
Yep, I did say you all wake.
I see.
Oh, in Misery's walk around the castle, did she find any evidence that other people had been here?
Sorry, come again?
Oh, when Misery was touring the castle, did she find any evidence that other people were here, like the innkeeper and his family?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
And hopefully that
Rika-
evidence wasn't their rotting corpses?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It looks like people were here and then left.
You know, there's like candle wax and stuff. Breadcrumbs.
You know, this would have been a really great place for a home base. I don't know why you all left.
You know, we have to go out and do stuff. You can't always be here to guard it.
Speaking of which, did you say your friend was buried here? Do you want me to get him back up? I might be able to with the skull now. I don't think I can raise him as a zombie right now, but I could do that too later, maybe.
I just glare at you.
I'm just offering.
I think Camus would prefer to stay dead than to have you bring him back with that.
All right. You and your principles.
So, Katrina, the last thing you remember,
Mm-hmm.
you were casting Dimension Door.
Yep.
That was some Dimension Door to get you all the way to Argynvostholt.
Fucking hell.
You're awake.
What the fuck happened?
Oh,
You blew up. There were feathers everywhere.
I've made a mistake. You should have woken up in the back of the wagon. So, you're finally awake.
We've already done that meme in this campaign.
I know.
Several times.
But we did it in the beginning, therefore we should have done it at the end. It's all about the symmetry, you see. Anyway, continue.
Do I get the sense that even with the immediate use of both of my epic spells having been done, the lingering effects are still there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Katrina
are
just
still afraid of the dark.
sighs to herself and just mutters, "Fuck."
The temple was thoroughly destroyed, if that makes you feel any better.
Along with
I know.
everyone inside it.
Except
know.
Katrina.
I had planned on saving at least one of my gifts for a confrontation with my father. Let's just say that didn't exactly pan out.
Well, you still have 2 gifts within the party.
Yeah.
I'm cursed by the powers that be, and I'm not even any stronger for it.
Well, there's one less Amber Temple and you're still breathing, so I'd say we came out ahead.
Misery, do me a favor.
What?
Next time I'm about to do something that stupid, fucking tell me.
But to be fair, you didn't exactly tell us what you were planning.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean-
on me.
If you're trusting me with this, I will gladly shoulder this burden. Speaking of which, about this curse that your goddess gave me,
Right.
I'd
Right.
really rather...
Give me a moment, Katrina says as she finally takes the time to actually, like, prepare the cleric side of her spell list. Alright. So the way this works is, first off, I need a decent amount of powdered silver, which I'm sure we can scrounge up. And second, I need you to apologize to the Raven Queen and mean it.
Okay. I'm genuinely not trying to be difficult right now, which may be hard for you to believe. But I'm not. But why should I be sorry to her? I am using these materials that she was very clearly not using because they were sitting in the middle of a werewolf den. I am using them to further her goals. I don't know why she's being such a petty bitch.
Frankly, I don't either. However, the point remains you stole from Mother Night, and it's during the night in which you have problems.
Alright. If I apologize for taking it without asking her, do you think that would be it good enough?
I sure hope so.
Fine.
Do we have 25 gold worth of silver dust?
You'll have to dustify it, but sure.
Yeah, 25 gold worth of powdered silver.
I have 901 silver pieces, so
Hell yeah.
Get the
so
cheese grater.
minus 250 of that.
Yep. We slowly grind
Did
the
it say
coins
two-
into dust.
250 gold worth of silver?
25 gold, which is
Oh,
250
okay.
silver.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. I had a-
And this is not exactly the correct use of the spell, but I think we talked about it earlier and it might work. But I'm going to cast over the next hour after we have this powdered silver ceremony, specifically atonement.
Atonement.
It's one of the first options.
Storing the alignment.
Like, honestly, that's the best I can do. I don't
Yeah.
have access to remove curse.
You can't prepare it as a cleric?
I don't have enough cleric levels.
It's a level 3 cleric spell, I believe.
I see. Okay. Misery, you feel this, sort of... Oh, you have to make a wisdom, an insight check.
I do. That's not a 20. Is there anything I can do to bump that up by 2?
So it has to be willing. If you can think of a way to do it, I'm not saying one.
All right.
I don't have guidance anymore. And that would have had to be before the roll anyways.
Could I theoretically earn a use of my channel divinity, my currently only use of channel divinity for however long we have until arrest, in order to get those 2 points and make this succeed?
Sure.
Cool. Doing that.
Misery, you feel this sort of redemptive power wash over you, and you don't feel very sincere, and it's kind of just settling there. And then Katrina's just, pushing it just a bit more. Getting it to stick. And it's like really cobbled together. But your atonement is technically complete. Which is the best kind of complete.
Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out if it worked, but it'll be a while till we can next get the chance.
Thank God my alignment's been restored to chaotic evil. Well, honestly, thank you. I guess. Don't expect me to say it again.
I presume at some point you head out.
After eating some breakfast or something, probably.
Yeah, you can have breakfast.
I subtract 1 rations.
I have questions.
But yeah, other than that, I'm ready to go.
I just woke up. Where are we going?
Berez.
Right, that's still a thing that needs to be happening. Oh, also, I just realized, that was a cleric spell, so it doesn't trigger the wild magic on every spell, yes?
No, it does.
Oh, fuck. Do I have this?
I swear to God, if you cast Fireball on the two of us.
That would be
I
funny.
mean, technically we're like all in range of it.
Although you cast it as a ritual, right?
It's not a ritual spell.
Oh,
It
it
just
has a
takes
cast
an
time of
hour.
1 hour. Okay. Yeah, the rule is if you use a spell slot, you gotta roll.
So everyone takes 1 damage.
Why is it 1 damage?
Because the first D10 was a 1.
I don't see the roll.
It's at the top, immediately under Wild Magic Surge. It rolls a bunch of
Oh.
dice.
That seems a little unnecessary.
It accounts for literally every roll on the wild magic table.
I know,
Shut
but
up.
you could. I don't know. I would have.
It is
done
a
manual.
1-button macro. Thank you very much.
Let's. It's round up when it comes to
I think
decimals.
so.
Okay, so I still take 1 point of damage.
I was under the impression it was round down, but you
Okay,
know,
if it's round down,
minimum-
you don't take any.
Well, minimum 1.
Fair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So with this sort of redemptive force around you, awkwardly settling, it's like okay, and then you feel a jab, and like okay, now you're forgiven.
Okay.
Just
Ow.
1 last pity punch.
I don't think I deserved that, but fine.
I'm sure it wasn't intentional. Anyway, Berez then.
Let's
To
go.
Berez.
I go get in the cart.
Alright, Misery's gonna do her damnedest to sleep on the way. I don't know if that will be possible, but she will try.
Let's go to the map.
It's definitely not going to take us 8 hours to get to
Yeah,
Berez.
no.
I thought you only needed 6 hours for a long rest. Or am I thinking of Elven Trance?
Trance is 4. Long rest is 8 hours, of which you can do light activity for 2 of them.
Got it.
We do have to go up and around, though.
Oh, actually...
You do, yeah.
So yeah, actually I had a question. I remember in the Amber Temple, Katrina grabbed a bunch of gems. And I'm kind of wondering, if any of them are diamonds. I need diamond dust for like a spell component.
I'm sure that some of them were. I have 30 unnamed 50 gold piece gemstones in my inventory. But also, if there was anywhere to get spell components, we definitely would have been able to get spell components there.
If it's in your inventory, then you have it.
It doesn't say specifically diamonds.
Oh, does it say just gemstones?
It's just gemstones.
How much worth of gemstones?
30 by 50.
So 50
Okay.
worth 30 or 30 worth 50?
The second one, 30 gemstones worth 50 each.
And you need 1,000?
100 gold worth of diamond dust, they said.
Oh, okay. That's
So
that's
if-
much more reasonable.
Yeah.
Nah, I know that stone skin requires 100 gold worth of diamond dust.
Yeah. At least 2 of the 30 are diamonds.
Okay. I will hand over those 2 diamonds.
Alright. Thank you.
Does
would
it
I be-
consume it, or is it just a?
It consumes it.
Oh,
Yeah.
not nearly
That's
as
rude.
good.
Can I grind it up on like the white over?
Yeah. It
Also,
will take.
just
Sorry.
to be clear, it's not on my sheet, but I definitely remember you saying that the spell component for my summon aberration thing, the weird pickled
The
tentacle and
pickle, yeah, that
eyeball
was in there.
platinum inlaid vial, I definitely would have grabbed that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you should definitely write that down. Yeah, I remember the pickled thing was there, but the silver cage was not.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Misery.
Yeah. It's fine.
It will take you a few hours to get there. Not enough for a long rest, but you can short rest. If you have any dice to roll.
Yeah, I used those last session.
It might honestly be worth taking a day off. If we want to just stay in Argynvostholt for a while,
I mean, you're kind of on the way already.
relax on the beaches of Lake Zarovik. Something. Give a passing hello to the town I'm supposedly in charge of.
I mean, at this point, you're kind of like here.
Oh well, we've already missed the turnoff.
Yeah. Do you feel like you can take a vacation, though? Do you have the time?
No, and that's the problem.
I mean, are we on a time crunch? Like, I thought Petrina was waiting for us to kill Strahd, and then she'd just, you know, take the Strahd energy for herself.
I mean, who said anything about Katrina?
I mean, if you need it, we can like stop for like.
I don't
at least a
necessarily
couple
need
hours. Well, let's just go.
Make me an insight check.
Like, I have slightly more than half my hit points. I'm missing a lot of the special stuff, but it's fine. I've been missing it for a while. Anyways.
Still would like insight checks.
From everyone.
From
Yeah. And Katrina can roll with advantage. Marcus and Katrina, you feel something's like bugging you. Feels like something you're forgetting.
I have no idea.
No, you don't. That's why it's bugging you.
Maybe Rowena can roll and save us.
So what's the end game?
Nope.
How do we stop everything, the cycle, whatnot? Strahd made his bargain and is very clearly reneged on it in the eyes of the Dark Powers, specifically Death itself. And
I
I-
don't know.
Sounds like if we kill Strahd, then Katrina's just going to get the Strahd powers.
But killing Strahd
But that
still
was
doesn't
on-
satisfy the terms of the bargain.
And also because Katrina is still alive. The Dark Power's first choice is still alive, and they wouldn't go to Katrina.
That is true. Though
I don't
Katrina
know.
rejected them.
I don't know if I'm their first choice after that. Yeah.
Who knows?
Blowing up the Amber Temple is a rather
Extreme action.
yeah.
There must be some way to.
Well, we could cut out Irina's heart and then
I mean, other than
just
that.
serve it to Strahd on a silver platter. He eats it. This all goes away.
There's also the question of the person who I believe to be my mother, the person who used Enigma Mask to take on the persona of Tatiana in Strahd's eyes. It's very complex and confusing. Mind magic is fucking hate it. I don't know anymore.
But there must be some other way. Aside from the ethical concerns of cutting out an innocent person's heart, I feel like it's a bad idea to give these powers what they want.
But if we don't, the cycle continues. Even if delayed a little. That is what happened the last time Strahd died, is it not?
They say that Barovia had sunlight for a week.
I feel like the powers are going to get what they want, regardless, eventually.
There must be some way.
We haven't checked in with what's her name? The other vampire. We should probably ask how they're doing.
Well, after we finish our business in Berez, we can return to Vallaki.
Okay. I'm good with that.
the subtle itch in your mind still not, abating, you decide to press on. And you just keep riding the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually the cart just sinks. Maybe almost a foot. It just lurches.
What?
What the?
Mud.
Mud is what we were forgetting?
Not what you're forgetting, it's just the cart, as you approach,
I
suddenly
think
mud.
I think we leave the cart behind, at least for the rest of the journey to Berez.
How far is Berez from here?
Less than a mile?
Yeah. It's
Alright.
like step onto the new map, basically.
We'll find a good place to hitch the horses. This is a very, very large map.
That
Yes,
is in
it
fact
is.
a very large map.
And where are we?
Right.
I can see for a very long here. Those trees are huge.
Yup. Big ass swamp trees, everyone. Good swamp theme. Swamp combat, but that's not the same. This will do for now. But yeah, the river that you've sort of been following opens into just like a flooded area. It's actually really weird. I'd actually like some nature checks from everyone. Or everyone who cares.
Wow.
Misery doesn't care.
Marcus, what kind of ranger are you?
Not a swamp ranger, clearly.
Rowena, Katrina, you know that, sometimes flooding from rivers and waterways happens when, like, too much water gets introduced and then it sort of surges through like a pulse and then gets deposited everywhere. The river here looks like it's in a constant state of flooding. Even though, like, further up the river, it is not flooding.
Weird.
It's very weird.
Weird quirk of the geography, maybe.
Yeah, my preferred terrains are forest, grassland, and mountain.
Rowena,
not
this is
swamp.
absolutely not natural. It's, well, Katrina, it kind of reminds you of, like, almost like a ghost. Where, like, this is something that happened a long time ago, but it's still happening because bullshit ghost magic.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Argynvost Holt
Yep.
shenanigans. Rowena doesn't really have that context, but yeah. The fog here is very thick. Also here in the distance, sounds of battle.
Oh.
That doesn't sound good. these like
Places.
ruined buildings?
Place
Yes.
is a living memory,
Okay.
much like what we encountered in Argynvostholt before it was freed. Be on
I will
guard.
ready an arrow. And advance,
From the
I guess.
distance this way, through the mists, you see two massive armies just running towards each other.
What?
The sounds of, yelling, metal clashing on metal.
Do we see them?
Yeah, you do.
I wonder if they're ghosts.
And
Almost
then,
certainly.
just as quickly as they appeared, they're gone.
What was that?
We keep moving.
Mm-hmm. I'll advance down the road.
As you approach the abandoned, ruined cottages, the only one here to greet you are scarecrows that stand still along the path.
That's
I'm concerned
ominous.
that you drew specific attention to them.
Are they actual stuffed scarecrows,
Yes.
as far as we can tell? Okay.
Is there anything odd about them?
How do you feel about scarecrows?
They're sometimes ominous.
Take your pick if they're ominous or not. You're in Barovia, so maybe they are.
Let's keep going.
This place was the site of a battle long, long ago, if that's what the memories are telling us. Do I see anything in the way of like ruined arms or armor sticking up out of the mud?
Make me a investigation check. No. At least not like, in the general vicinity. If you wanted to go deeper, like way deeper into the marsh, maybe.
Okay, Katrina will just keep an eye out for that as we continue moving.
Yeah.
Because even if she can't have the super shiny +2 shield of the Silver Dragon yet, because Kazan still has that, she definitely wants a shield because she's feeling a lot more vulnerable still. And at this point, literally anything will do.
I'll check down both paths here. See if there's anything threatening in either direction.
Make me a perception roll. You step on a snake.
Is this not a fucking bear trap?
The did that happen?
Snake is dead. It died to a bear trap.
The one snake you stepped on is dead, but there are 4 others.
Why did it have to be snakes? Are they aggressive snakes?
Yes. They are giant, aggressive snakes. And I
Oh
need you to
boy.
roll initiative.
The initiative thing isn't open.
It is now.
We're missing someone.
Yes, I have not rolled yet.
The snakes are freaking out as a giant, towering intruder.
I thought they were giant snakes.
Yes, but you are still taller than them.
If these snakes, while like lying on the ground, were taller than us, we would have big problems.
Literally big problems.
Hmm. I will mark this one and
I'm just setting the scene that this is like a kaiju horror film for them.
well, I did say I had my bow out, so I guess we doing the pew pew. We're shooting this one first. Was that hit?
It dead.
I'll shoot the top one next.
You miss. But that will kill it.
Cool. That is my turn.
Missouri.
I'll
Alright. So, those didn't seem like too much of a problem, so I'll just fire off a few Eldritch Blast beams. 2 at the closer one, 1 at the further one. So, close. 1. Damn it. There. And then the further one.
The further one lives.
for now.
Rowena.
I'm going to move up to it, and I will make a stab with my sword. For 12. See you soon.
Killed all the snakes.
I've
Giant
reclaimed my
poisonous
arrows.
snakes are not worth anything.
So we get a level up, right?
And you advance into what used to be the town.
I guess I'll take the bottom path.
So there used to be a real town here, I guess.
Well, we knew that a long time ago.
Remember what you knew and didn't know yet?
I don't remember.
I don't think we were given any specifics about what happened to the
We just
town.
knew it was abandoned and there are witches there now. I don't remember any more than that. And also maybe the missing seed is here. The gem seed, whatever.
You don't know the mist, but this place actually looks familiar to you.
What was that?
You've seen this place before.
You said
All
All of
Rowena
us,
has it.
or
Actually, I don't know if Misery has. Who among you has looked into the Book of Strahd?
just
Katrina
Marcus and
has.
Katrina.
Just
Okay.
us.
yeah.
Then it's just the two of you. Also, you know, that is a hint of where you've seen this.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of the places where one of Tatiana's reincarnations was born and died.
And what way do we remember?
If you recall correctly, the burgomaster of this place, trying to save, you don't know what her name was at the time, but save Tatiana from Strahd by killing her. Rather than, you know, letting him have her.
That's messed up.
And in response, Strahd destroyed the whole place.
Let's see.
And you're not sure if it's the history of this place, but the fog is getting ever thicker.
Weird.
And this fog is different than the mist that borders Barovia, right?
No, I mean, it's the mist.
But we can actually, like, walk through it, unlike the borders of Barovia.
Yes, although the mist is everywhere, not just the borders. It's just the
Right.
borders, it's so thick, and then you walk in and it's like, no, you got 180'd.
Gotcha.
But it is very thick
Yeah.
here.
Although upon like recalling that we've seen this in the book, I like kind of glance over at Katrina and mention that we've seen it before.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a sound.
I look in the direction of said sound.
Make me perception rolls.
Oof.
No.
The big cloud
Katrina.
of fog flies in front of my face.
Yeah. Katrina, it sounds like laughter coming from within the mists.
Figures.
Marcus, you don't even hear anything. You're too busy looking at. Were those scarecrows always looking this way?
Were they?
That's what you're asking yourself.
You mean the scarecrows we passed before?
Yeah, they're like facing you, and you're like, were they always facing this way?
I will ask the group that. Were those scarecrows always facing this way?
Were they?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
I don't know. I don't care.
I would expect the worst, given Barovia. If that means we light them on fire, we light them on fire.
Is that what you're doing?
Katrina's definitely suggesting it.
I'll light one on fire. Or all of them.
So you go to light one.
I would just shoot it with firebolt.
That's actually a better idea.
Yeah. Katrina has create
I go to
bonfire as well.
I go to grab my tinderbox and I'm like, wait, we have spellcasters.
Yep.
You just launch a firebolt.
Damn. That's a
It-
hell of a damage roll.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it just goes up in flames.
The scarecrow does not react, given that it is instantly immolated.
How many other ones were there?
Many.
We don't have time to deal with all of them. Let's just keep going. If they become a problem, they become a problem.
We can let that be a warning to them.
Roll intimidate. The laughter you
good.
heard from before has stopped.
We keep moving.
And you come to the flooded path.
Is there anything in the water?
Roll perception. It's pretty deep. It's really deep.
Is it running fast?
Not particularly. It's running really fast, back here.
Uh-huh.
This is the river, isn't it? The area that you said was back here.
Yeah, that's the river. This is like discharge, like flooding discharge. It has some flow to it, but it's also kind of pooly, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, deal with it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I really don't want to walk through that water.
Well, I don't know how we're going to get to the other side otherwise.
Could go like this.
Can we see that in the fog? Or
You think so?
I think I'd rather look for a way around it if possible. Or like, if there's a log long enough to cross. But it looks wider than any of the other things that are lying around. Or what about up here and then crossing like here, climbing over this rubble?
You don't know. You'd have to like go there to.
No. I will look at the group and say, I think we should try to find a way around, and then I'm gonna start walking this way. Cutting through this rubble.
Make me an athletics or acrobatics check. It's easy.
Okay, I'm over
You
here
step
now.
over a wooden plank.
Is anyone else coming with me?
Sure, why not? What rolls do I need to make to follow Marcus?
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics or acrobatics. I am bad at both, but also I have vampiric spider climb if that helps.
You're fine.
Well, are you two coming or not?
fine, I guess. Athletics or acrobatics.
Alternatively, you could just walk back along the path and go around.
You're fine.
Rwana's definitely fine then.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna start walking this way. But I will keep an eye out in case there's any threats.
Roll perception. No threats that you can see.
I'll keep leading then. I'm kind of looking to go over there.
Alright.
Like here.
Uh,
Am I able to get there without something happening?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if we climb this bit of rubble here, we can get to the other side.
Once again, athletics or acrobatics. This one looks a bit harder. Because a lot of this is just submerged. Okay, you get on top.
Can I get across?
I need you to make me a wisdom save.
I don't like that.
That's interesting.
The rest of you hear laughter. Specifically Marcus's laughter.
What?
As
Oh,
Marcus, you
God
just
damn it. Are you being possessed again?
you start laughing. You can't stop and you fall prone. Unfortunately, falling prone means you fall in the drink.
That's some bullshit.
Rina is going to rush over to try and save them from the water.
We are in turn order.
Okay.
So so that would have been Marcus, so Misery's up.
Misery's gonna move closer and start laughing unrelated to any sort of wisdom saves.
What the fuck, Misery?
But yeah,
Is that
other
all?
than that, yeah, she's not gonna try and climb up the rubble right now.
Okay. Rowena.
I think I will attempt to climb up the bubble.
All right.
Oof.
It collapses under you. And I mean, it doesn't really matter per se because you're just, your knees are in the water now. But I do
Okay.
need you to make a wisdom save.
Oof.
You too start laughing.
What the
And
fuck
fall
is
prone.
happening?
Katrina.
Okay. Seeing not only Marcus but Rowena fall prey to this, Katrina's going to have a slightly different idea. They're going to go about where Misery is, sort of like here-ish. And they are going to instead use their telekinetic ability to try and shove Marcus out of the water.
Strength save, Marcus.
A creature can willingly fail this save.
I mean, yes, he can willingly fail it, but
Yes.
then you willingly fail it.
Yes.
You're pushed out of the water. You're no longer drowning. You are still on the floor laughing.
And then as my action, because that was just a bonus action, I'm going to cast Mold Earth to try and make the patch of earth underneath Rowena push them up out of the water as well.
Cantrip?
Yep.
And how high is it? 5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 feet is tall enough to, assuming she doesn't roll off of it. Rowena, give me an acrobatics check. I'm gonna say it's DC 10, but disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Oof. You're rolling on the floor laughing, and unfortunately, you roll right off the hill.
Oh, god damn it.
This is such bullshit.
And Katrina, you. What is your AC?
My
16?
AC currently is 16. If she found a shield at any point during the walk along here, it would be 18.
As
Currently it is
you're casting your spell, you glance up just in time to duck as a ray of frost goes sailing over your head,
Heads up, we're not alone.
over from like this direction.
Okay.
So what happens?
Well, it was your turn, Marcus, and I need you.
Can I continue to save against this bullshit?
Yes. You save at the end of your turn.
Rude. Am I able to do anything else while I'm prone laughing?
It's presumably Tasha's hideous laughter. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Out of
I'm not
character.
familiar with the
Definitely what it
spells.
sounds like.
I'm not familiar enough with the spells to know what that is, so that
You
tells me
can't-
nothing.
It's a
You-
delete turn
yeah.
spell.
Okay.
Yeah. You can't do anything. Well, you can do stuff now. You stop laughing, you get up.
Well, if it's at the end of my turn, I can't get up till next turn.
Well, you know what I mean. You start to pick yourself up. Misery.
Did I see the ray of frost?
Katrina's like, we're not alone
Yes.
here, and then finally able to stop laughing, I like cough out like, no kidding.
Did I see the source, or am I able to find a source of the spell if I look for it?
Roll perception.
Okay. If you want me to use an action for the perception, I'm fine with that too. Up to you.
No, that's just a.
I didn't see them. No,
No, you
I didn't see them either. Yeah, fuck. I guess I'll climb up on.
You hear them though. A cackling in the distance.
So I'll make the acrobatics roll to try and climb the rubble.
I mean, you also stumble.
Okay.
I'll say that's just the rest of your movement.
Okay.
It's like stumbling and getting back up.
Okay.
Rowena.
Do I have to make a wisdom save or no?
No.
Okay.
Rowena, you are drowning.
Yeah.
But can't do anything because you're laughing.
Yeah. You did not hold your breath. And so how drowning works is if you are still drowning, basically you can survive this for a number of turns equal to your constitution mod,
Alright.
which I believe is 3.
Yeah.
You are on your first turn without air. It passes, and now you can make your save. You break it.
Alright.
Look how we both have pretty good wisdom saves. We just rolled really terribly the first time.
Yeah.
Katrina.
Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to fall on my ass in the water as soon as I try to cross it, like the other two. This is fine. Everything is going well. Do I see anything over in the direction of where we were getting hit that would make me... Like, do I see any form of attacker through the mist on the other side of the river?
Make me a perception check. You do. Layers, why?
Okay.
It's a witch.
I'm going to...
Although the laughter that you hear, the cackling, is coming from everywhere.
Mhm.
And you're pretty sure you hear more than one voices.
Yep. I'm going to step over to Rowena. And if I can reach down and touch them, I'm going to cast Dimension Door. And
It's a pretty good one.
drag us both directly next to this person.
Well,
There are more of them.
I figured.
Oh, they're just cramped in this little hut? Or whatever that is?
So
I
Rowena
mean-
is also over here with me.
By cramped, you mean taking cover? Yes.
Rowan is in the wrong spot. There you go.
Cool.
you're talking mad shit for someone in Fireball AoE.
Yeah, really. That was unfortunately a leveled spell, so I cannot immediately cast Fireball. However, I can go ahead and quicken spell a Create Bonfire, just right in the middle of that. So, like, right there. If you want me to put it on one of them specifically, I'm willing to choose, but I'm just putting it
Yeah,
right in the middle of the hut.
one space, please.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. So yeah, the swamp witches are all like looking at where you are,
Mm-hmm.
and then like see you vanish, and then like quickly turn around and see you. Aha! Y'all fucked up now.
Are they fucking redneck witches?
Redneck swamp witches? Yes.
That is a vibe.
Yeah, she starts cackling. Y'all are fucked up now, as she's starting to
fire.
prepare a lightning bolt. I need you to make dex saves.
Technically, Rowan is still prone, so would it just go over?
That's not how it works.
Couldn't hurt to ask.
Nah, fair, yeah, but But yeah, I need Rowena and Katrina to make dex saves.
I think I'll count this spell.
Rude. Okay.
That is a thing.
This one's just gonna do the same thing. Like, no, you don't.
Well, I used my reaction.
And by same thing, I don't mean counterspell. I mean, you know, another lightning bolt.
Which one is doing it?
The one that's adjacent to Katrina.
Yeah.
Can I see from here?
It's hard to see. You'd have disadvantage because of like the fog. To hit
No,
them
but I
from
have a
here.
feature that just says I can use it on a creature that I can see within.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I
you
see
can
it,
see
if
them.
I can see it casting a spell within 60 feet of me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that will trigger.
A wisdom save. I'm using my new feature.
Oh. All right. She will roll a wisdom save.
Okay, what my DC is. 14.
She rolled a 3.
F.
No spell for you.
The one starting her turn in the fire has to make a dex save. Yes.
Yes. I believe it is when the spell hits and then either when it ends its turn there or enters for the first time. So not at the start of turn, but end.
Okay. He's just gonna leave it.
Yeah.
She's not
That's
about
fair.
that. She can't lightning bolt without hitting one of her people. Oh, she can't hit lightning bolt, you know. 2 people. She might be able to squeeze a lightning bolt if she goes here. Yeah, she's gonna try that. I need deck saves from Marcus and Misery. Marcus makes the save, Misery does not. It is 38 lightning damage. Marcus takes half.
Is that
Did
19?
I ever change my...
That's 19, right?
Yeah.
Did I ever change my resistance from Fiendish Resilience? I don't remember, so I won't say that I have lightning resistance right now. 38.
Yeah.
So that's... cool.
The other one will... Katrina, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
You resist hideous laughter.
Hell yeah.
And Marcus, you're up.
able to hit these things through this? Like if I shot a cone attack? Or is this structure in the way?
Structure is in the way of... You would hit 2 of them.
Okay, so I will save that for later. Oh, I need to get up. That's half your movement, right?
Yep.
So... yeah, move there. And I will target this one with Slayer's Spray and shoot arrows. Whoops, I did not mean to click that. I was trying to minimize that. Ignore that.
Okay.
Where the fuck is it?
16.
Oh, I forgot to turn on my Slayer's Spray, so... Do either of those hit?
16, both will hit.
Okay, I'll just roll an extra d6. One extra
alright.
damage.
She's looking pretty hurt. Ow! Misery.
So I can see them from here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you're gonna try and hit them, it's from that distance it would be disadvantage.
And what if, let's say, if something originated from there, would it actually hit all of them, or is the structure blocking things?
It depends on the spell, I want to say.
It's fireball. It's always fireball.
I didn't know you had
Structured-
fireball.
Structure does block, but
It's still 3 targets at least.
yeah.
Well, 3 targets, assuming that these 2 wouldn't also be shielded by the structure because they're behind it.
If the fireball is raining down from above, I don't really know how it works.
I'm gonna say it will hit 3 of them, and 1 of them has advantage.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be... DC 19 dexterity.
I'll start with the advantage one. Hit. One of them crit. Hit.
Alright, so 24 fire damage to everyone who failed, 12 to anyone who succeeded.
Alright.
And I'll attempt to move forward.
I'll say
if
because that
possible.
was a crit, that this one basically got away with no damage.
Was it the one that had advantage?
Yeah.
I'm assuming the 2 arrows I shot into that witch just burn up.
Yep.
And can I attempt to move as well?
Yes.
Is that another acrobatics check?
I mean, you kind of already fell in.
Okay, so
It's
I can
just double. It's just double movement to get through here.
Got it. So 10, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rowena.
Do I need to get up?
Yes.
Alright. I can still get like there. and I will do 2 stabs and 2 green flame blade on the second one, I think. And
Alright.
I'm gonna be attacking this one. The second one hit.
The second one will miss.
Alright. Then they just take 6 PSN.
Okay. Katrina.
Alrighty then. Really wish Rowena wasn't there right now. But Katrina is going to do what she can, and bonus action cast Shadow Blade. Let's go for... When do I get things at higher levels? 3rd level is fine, so let's go with a 3rd level slot. So, 3rd level Shadow Blade is now summoned in her hand. Modron appears. Sure.
Okay, there's just a Modron.
What is a Modron?
It is a robotic entity of Mechanus, the plane of law and order. Fuck if I know why it's here.
They're not in the compendium, so just take my word for it. That's there.
Yeah.
Do cantrips not trigger this?
Cantrips do not.
Oh, okay.
Shadowblade is not a cantrip.
I
Anyway,
was
the person
asking
right
'cause you
next to
didn't
me...
for the bonfire, so I was just curious.
Yeah. Anyway, the person next to me is getting Shadowblade-id. I'm assuming no dim light or darkness advantage.
No. If there were, you'd be afraid.
Yeah, I know, I would be, so good. That sucks too, because like even darkness of my own making I would be afraid of. Fuck.
Yep.
Goddamn.
You really
That
screwed
like
yourself
hard
over.
counters me.
16 damage.
Yep, 16 damage to them. And that was the attack, so that's an action. So that would be my turn.
Well, the one you hit is going to cast a Vampiric Touch,
Okay.
and then, try to grab your throat. Does a 14 hit?
It would not.
The one fighting Rowena is going to...
Also, the bonfire would be gone, right?
I think it's concentration.
But also, Shadowblade is concentration.
Oh.
Yeah, then Bonfire's gone.
Yeah, bonfire's gone.
The one fighting Rowena is going to hex you. And ability checks aren't attacks though. Hex is going to give you disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
Then she's going to try to Ray of Frost you.
Alright.
Does a 16 hit?
It does. Exactly.
No, I'm targeting Rowena.
Oh, Rowena, never mind.
A 16 does not hit.
Okay, then that's her, everything. The other witches... Oh, did I say other witches plural?
You mean the other witch?
Katrina, a ray of frost comes from somewhere behind you.
Oh.
It's a nat 1, so, it hits the tree.
More witches?
And you only see this one because she announces her presence as she hits the tree with a "Dang nabbit!"
I hate all of them.
Also, I have a question, because at the beginning, before the session, you were like, I remembered something stupid I was going to do. Was it the accents?
Yes. Yes, it was. Marcus.
What about the one inside the building?
I'm getting into that.
Oh, I thought you were saying Marcus is up next, because
No,
Marcus is
but
up
a ray of frost misses you.
cool. From the one inside?
No. No, the one inside is going to jump out. Can we get to? Yeah, we can get there. Flank Katrina. Cast Vampiric
Lightning
Touch.
bolt.
And does a 16 hit you?
Katrina?
Yeah.
Yes.
13 necrotic damage, please. And she gets to heal half of that. Unless do you resist that?
Necrotic damage? I don't think I specifically resist necrotic.
Okay. Because she heals half of what she dealt.
Yeah.
So if you would like take half, then it's half of that. But if you don't resist it, then she just gets the full 6.
Yeah, no, she just gets the full 6.
Yeah.
I have resistance to psychic, but not not necrotic.
Yeah, so she just like jumps out the window, gets behind you, a vampiric touch, and just like jumps on your back, hands around your neck. Redneck swamp witch jockey. And Marcus.
Did I catch where that attack that came at me was from?
Somewhere from the west.
Can I try to roll perception to see if I can see them?
Sure.
$25.
Yeah, that was a pretty good roll.
Wow, that's really far away.
Yeah.
I wonder they missed.
Yeah.
Well, that still isn't bow range.
I guess I gave them all spell sniper. Yes.
I see.
They have it now.
I'm gonna mark that one all the way over there because they attacked me. And I shoot.
All right.
Is a 14 hit?
It does.
So both of those hit then.
Well, in response to getting hit, oh, this doesn't have a. Oh, this is good. Misty escape.
What does that do?
Here, I'll put it on the. She
Well, if they-
basically turns invisible
She would turn invisible after the first hit, right?
after the first hit. Yeah.
Then I would see that and not fire again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will shoot at the one next to Katrina then. With my second shot. And I could re-roll it if you want me to.
Yeah, re-roll that, please. Which one next to Katrina?
Oh, right, there's two. The one
Yeah.
that's between her and Rowena.
Okay. That one's concentrating on her own vampiric touch, I think.
2 of them did cast it.
Yeah.
I think it was the.
She takes 12. Has to roll a save. I forget. It's 5 plus half the damage.
It's either half the damage. It's either 10 or half the damage,
half the
whichever
damage.
is higher.
Okay. So she's still concentrating. But she is invisible now. She just poofs into the mist. And Misery.
I'm gonna move also. There.
How close would I need to be to negate the disadvantage on ranged attacks due to the fog and whatnot?
Where did this one go? Did it also Misty escape?
Yep. Because there's no limit to Misty Escape. It's not like once per short. It's just, yeah, whenever you're hit. It's neat. I want to say 60 feet.
Okay. Fuck. I am going to... I really don't want to be in a line with Marcus. So I'm gonna... Okay. Misery will move there and fire. Do I have line of sight through that rebel?
She has cover,
Okay.
so she just has like an AC boost.
I'll fire 1 Eldritch Blast at this witch and 2 at this witch. So 1 normally, 2 disadvantage, and the AC bonus. So adjacent to Katrina.
Ow.
And then the one with cover.
Well, let me do the concentration save. She makes the concentration save. She's also gonna vanish into the mist. And then the one with cover is hit by one of them.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which, because they are the same damage.
Rowena.
I will activate my Blade Song with my bonus action, and I will attack the witch next to me, and I'm going to do Booming Blade on the first attack.
Alright, the first will hit.
Alright, so that one will do 8 piercing plus 8 thunder damage, and if they move more than 5 feet willingly for the start of my next turn, then they'll take another 3d8 thunder.
Does that include teleporting?
I don't know. It just says if the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then.
I assume it would then.
Well, she is gonna do that.
So they'll do 16 more.
Nice.
Okay. Katrina.
Okay. So all of the witches around me and Rowana have
Oh,
skedaddled.
that's only within 60 feet.
And given that they have a propensity to hide behind cover, Katrina is going to move forward just a bit and cast a big ol' fireball at, let's say, 5th level.
Where is this?
I'm going to drop the targeting circle down. Fireball is a 20-foot radius. And I'm going to place it here.
Alright. Dex save. Well, this one goes up in flames.
Nice.
And if any of them are hiding in cover behind these two trees, they're also on fire.
If they are, you can't see.
Correct.
But no, these two are going to reappear, moving here.
Hi. My AC is higher now because of the wild magic shield.
You're also flanked.
True.
And, that was not good rolls. They both kind of just grab you. But they're not hurting you, and it's really weird and awkward and uncomfortable. Like, they both have their hand on you, and they're trying to suck out your life force, and it's just like... It's awkward. The one by... Or the one that was by Rowena has teleported and becomes visible again. And I'm gonna say they're like... Sure. Katrina. A third one appears, but she's already dead.
Wow. My turn?
Not yet. There's still another one.
Or
Yes.
It's the one that you shot, I think.
but didn't only 3 Misty Step?
No, there's another one. But yeah, so they're sort of just awkwardly trying to suck out your life force, and then, like, their sister appears at your feet. They look down, they look at you. They're pretty mad. And then... this one's going to appear and cast lightning bolt at Rowena. I need Rowena to make a dex save. You take half of 24 lightning damage.
Alright.
Marcus, you're up.
No, I don't. I can't really get that one from over here. So I'm just gonna shoot this one. And because after I realized that the range for marking something is 60 feet, I will not do it this time to make up for that.
Okay.
And just say I'll mark this one next time if she's still up. She's still up from that.
Yes.
That's the wrong weapon. My mouse slipped. Ignore the sunlight. Hit.
9 and 13.
Yes.
All right, she's looking really hurt. And she's gonna vanish.
That's not the one I was shooting, but whatever.
Oh,
It doesn't really matter.
sorry, that's the one that was on my screen.
That's fair. I could see either one anyway.
Yeah. Misery.
Misery is gonna run over to here, see if that gives me any cover, and then fire off Eldritch Blasts. Let's do 2 to the one on the left, 1 to the one on the right.
That makes sense since the other one's. Wait, no, that's not the one I shot. Never mind. That's the one I wanted to shoot.
Alright, so left, right.
You instantly killed the one on the left. You hit the one on the right, and she vanishes. And your third shot, goes wide.
Right. Yeah. That's it.
Rowena.
I don't see anything to attack. I guess I'll just ready an action to stab them if they appear near me.
Alright. Katrina.
I'm going to step a little bit back towards the party, just in case. And I will also ready an action. If they appear within range of me throwing my Shadow Blade, which is either 5 feet melee or 20, 60 feet thrown for the close and far ranges, I will attack them by either stabbing them or throwing it at them.
Alright. They, let's see. I know that this is like it's a 30-foot teleportation range, but they're both gonna appear near each other. If I have the right thing selected. They both appear, next to each other. They're both really hurt. They're like holding each other up.
Oh hey, that is within 60 feet.
And they just glare at you guys. That misses.
Figures.
And they just say, Bubba Lasaga will deal with you. And then they skedaddle.
What did they say will deal with us?
Baba La Saga will deal with you.
Sounds a little bit like Baba Yaga.
Yeah. I can tell if she said Baba or Bubble.
Bubba.
Oh
Baba.
god. I hate it.
I have a meme.
Can I throw a parting shot at them as they leave?
I mean, you did with your thing that missed.
That was a held action. If it gets to my turn and they're still that far away, I have Chill Touch, which is range 120.
I guess.
To this one.
Yeah. You drop her. The other one's gonna like pick her back up and keep going. And they're gonna vanish.
So,
Wait, that was the one that was full of my arrows. I can't get those back.
definitely more than one witch.
I don't know if any of you have healing potions on you, but I'd be willing to trade for one or two right now.
I have exactly one healing potion.
Do you not have any?
Me?
Yes.
No. I may have had one at some point, but I never picked up a second.
How close are you to down, just out of curiosity?
I have 15 HP.
Okay, that's probably not worth it then. Yeah, Katrina.
Also, Misery can't be
If-
healed by normal means anymore.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's why I'm specifically asking for healing potions.
Oh, fuck. Hmm.
I have
Yeah,
potion.
that sucks. I can't help you.
I'm looking for them. I have a regular healing potion.
I'll take whatever I can get.
So that'll be
What do you
2d4.
want for it?
I mean, I'd be
I'll
willing
just
to
give it to you.
Yeah, I'll just give you mine as well.
If you're sure.
Frankly, like having you able to like continue fighting with us is more important than anything else.
Well, you're not Katrina, so I'm not obligated to tell you when I think you're doing something stupid. But thank you. What is a healing potion?
Standard one is 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess you have two of them.
So 44 plus 4?
Basically.
4d4 plus 2, I believe.
No, it's 2d4 plus 2 potions, so 44.
Oh,
plus,
right, yes.
Plus 4.
You know what? I'll take it. 26 is objectively better than 15.
It is.
And,
I do have two more, but I feel like it would be kind of a waste to splooge them all right now.
yeah. I am going to get within 60 feet of all of these witch corpses and cast Dance Macabre. So I get
1
4
hour.
zombies.
Alright, you can go ahead and drag them out.
Do.
I guess those witch ones are yep. Meat shields.
Indeed.